Hello to my beautiful friends, and welcome back to Sakura Dungeon. Had to turn on my overhead light because it is storming insane outside. It is very, very stormy, but we are continuing on our adventure. So, I didn't really make any progress with our team yet since the last episode. I literally just wandered until we found this door, which apparently is the door for the golden key. You unlocked the door. The door's open, Yomi. Then what are we waiting for? Although adversity awaits ahead, I'm sure we will do just fine. You guys ready? My neighbors are outside being noisy. I feel it. I feel the abyss tearing through our world. Its power pulsing through the dark, dark depths. Siri, we're almost at the end. Really? We're near the end now? Yes, although these halls are no longer familiar to me. I can tell that we're nearly at the end of this dungeon. The Dungeon Lord has got to be using the abyss to increase her own power. What madness could have possessed someone to do this? I'll never know. Siri lets out a weary sigh. I'm tired, Yami. It's been such a long journey together. We've done so many things, seen so many things. Despite the rocky start we had, I don't regret anything that has happened. So would you say thank you for joining me on this insane quest?
Do not give up now. I'm watching over you. If you are tired, then I have a shoulder for you to lean on.
The jeweled angel simply looks back at us.
Truly, your journey has been long. There is a few steps to go. I will be right here with you as you take them.
Sylvie leans against the wall.
I long for the sights and sounds of home. Although it has been good to see you again, Yomi, this journey has taken it out of me too.
She doesn't seem to be as hot-blooded as she did when she first arrived here. Now she just looks weary.
The longest of campaigns and adventures usually ends with the best conclusions. There will be ale, warm meals, and celebrations waiting for us at the end of this. Although I had my doubts about monsters, I can say that all of you are my comrades.
You're making it sound like things are going to be over after this.
What else will there be once this adventure is over? We could always go on another adventure together. Give me some time to think about it. For now, we should not keep the Dungeon Lord waiting. The abyss won't be enough to save them from us.
Cool, so we are continuing, and you can probably hear the rain. I don't know if you can hear the rain outside, but I can hear it in my headphones. It's coming down crazy right now. A strange-looking woman appears in front of us. Siri immediately tenses up. Oh? Oh my gosh, she's got booby tassels. And those bottoms are so low. I don't know how she's not showing something. Is this a goat?
Yes, but as you can see, the abyss has made some noticeable changes.
One very noticeable effect is the dramatic increase in intelligence. Normally goats are not very bright, even if they're monsters.
Please, do not analyze me as though I'm a mere beast. But you are correct in your observation. I have been granted newfound intellect. Unfortunately, I am obliged to stop you here and now.
Let's get to it then. Level 50, okay. Thunder Chain. She's resistant. Let's try Smashing Blow.
Ooh. Capture. Man, gotcha, goat.
So the abyss can also make monsters smarter? The effects of it are completely random. Different types of monsters experience different effects. In this case, goat monsters down here gain superior intelligence. What were they like to deal with before becoming this intelligent? They are honestly the one monster I cannot stand to be around. Either way, she will be a highly useful addition to our party. Cool, so we got a goat. Of course, the door is locked from the other side, as always. Ooh. Nothing else exciting. Let's see. Anything fun here? Just a door. A hallway. Some sort of room there that we missed. Let's check it before we progress. And while we destroy all of these, we're high enough level to where nothing's really a threat for us right now, which is enjoyable. I like being really strong. Another goat with her booby tassels. Gotcha. Anything in here? No. Sad, there's empty rooms. They should all be filled with treasure. Okay. Ah! A sudden cracking sound makes Siri jump.
What was that?
Oh, I think I know what it is.
So I won't need to train you then.
Of course.
Good. I like girls who are already obedient.
The whip wielder snaps it again. Another one of those vulgar monsters. Don't be rude. It's actually a warrior spirit. Seriously? Yes, she embodies passion. Although it seems her passion extends to more than battle.
One must never limit themselves to merely one pleasure. Whether I strike you in battle or in another, more intimate situation. It's all very thrilling.
Okay, let's get her. I like her outfit though. Not to be completely lewd, but I like the way the slope of the boobs are drawn on that character art because it's a little more realistic. They're not like up in her neck, which is, you know, I appreciate the realism there. Let's see. I can't capture her yet, right?
Oh, I can! Holla!
Got her.
A warrior spirit.
How exactly did she become that? A monster's preferences are no different to a human's, and her own pleasure seems to be caused by certain physical sensations that you would feel in battle. Disgusting. But if she's a warrior spirit, then I can at least respect her martial prowess. Indeed, she certainly does know how to use that whip. Being able to parry with one is no small feat, you know. A lifetime of practice for such a vulgar weapon. I do not even know what to think anymore. Cool, at least we got her. That's good. I'll save as the storm rages on outside of Casa de Fouche. Making progress. In the shadows of the pyramid, we see two shapes before us. Siri raises her torch to illuminate the darkness. Oh, goodness! Two women kneel there on the floor, looking at each other. What kind of girls are these? They look kind of like spooky S&M ghosts with boobies.
It sure has been boring down here. When's the last time we actually got a decent fight?
Siri looks at them with disgust. What inappropriate outfits! Loose bits of leather, metal, and cloth hang off their bodies. The only noticeable clothing they have are their hoods. Both of them look fairly preoccupied. It's only after a few seconds that they finally bother to look at us.
Oh, what is this?
It seems we found intruders.
Oh ho ho. Do you want to deal with them, Ella?
No, they look like a waste of time. You can deal with them if you like, Emma. I do not care.
Sure, why not?
They feel odd. I'm not sure how exactly. I feel the abyssal energies permeating them. We must not underestimate these two, for the darkness empowers them both. Yomi, you look really nervous. Is there something unusual about these two? To say the least. What are they, monsters? I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter either way. I'm sure we can beat them.
So, who are you meant to be? Some sort of foolhardy group of adventurers or something?
We're not exactly adventurers. We're monsters, after all.
Monsters, humans, you all look the same to me.
Is there either monster or a human? Yomi, what is she then? I can only become grim-faced. Yomi? Come on, you know, right?
Hey, I don't really like being ignored. Well,
you came down here looking for a fight, right? More or less, I suppose. We have no particular quarrel with you, however. For it is the Dungeon Lord we wish to confront.
Ah, right. You see, that's the problem for me.
She's kind of our boss at the moment.
Isn't that right, Ella? Yes.
A few awkward moments pass before we realize that's all she's going to say. Don't mind her. She's never been one for conversation. These intruders are boring. Are you going to deal with them or not? You really need to be more social, Ella. You need to actually do your job, Emma. The Dungeon Lord will be mad if we don't do anything about them.
Right.
You can go ahead then. They shouldn't last that long.
Very well. If they can take a couple hits, make sure you don't finish them off. We haven't had a worthy foe in some time. No problem. But I doubt that's going to happen. The twin to our left begins to get off her knees. Oh, okay, so we get to fight them both. Ooh, which one's my favorite? I don't know. The one on the right looks more daring, but the one on the left seems more like me. Mind playing with us for a bit? Or mind playing with me for a bit? Ella, as she was called, walks off down one of the hallways. Emma simply looks at us with a wicked smile on her face. She takes out a sharpening stone and begins to grind the edges of her axe, until it practically gleams in the torchlight. She taps its edge with her finger. Just right. She licks one side of her axe. Ready? I promise, it'll be fun. I was not expecting an abyssal to be here, let alone a reaper. A reaper? Aren't they the only in Myth, though? Yeah, I guess she was like death or something. Oh, so you know what I am. But that's not going to matter in a few minutes. She grabs her axe and brings it down in an overhead arc. We dodge it, but the sheer force of her blow completely smashes the ground where we were standing. Damn, so strong. So, you go to that much effort to sharpen it, and then use it as a blunt weapon? Well, if you'd not been so rude and dodged that attack, it would have worked perfectly fine as a sharp weapon. Level 53. Oh, the music changed. I guess she's supposed to be strong. Let's take her on, guys. Crystal Spike. Ooh, she has S field. Okay. Smashing Blow. Let's try Dancing Blade. Okay. Crystal Spike again. Cool. I doubt we can catch her. But we are taking her down. Ouch. You ripped her clothes. You know what? Fine. Fine. Shoot her in the face. I was trying to see. Did we just beat a Reaper? Of course not. That was only the warm-up round. Warm-up round? Yeah. You lot are strong enough to face both of us. Don't disappoint me and run away. I will find you eventually. The Reaper retreats down the halls. Well, that was interesting. Oh no. Okay, well we can use an elixir. And it heals up our whole team. Isn't that gorgeous? Actually, we have some of these. Large vitality. So that wasn't too bad, but we actually did get Yomi's clothing damaged. And that, like, never happened, so... that's a thing. Pot. Mending tonic, that's good. Interesting. So I guess this is what that room was for. Let's make it easier to navigate a little bit. This door has 1 engraved on its surface. A loud mechanical click echoes through the air. What was that noise we just heard? It must relate to the door somehow. Perhaps there is a certain order that these switches need to be pressed. Okay, so door number 1. That's easy enough to understand. There must be a door number 2. Let's see. So this is door 6. That's door 3. Let's use another hoarding stone. 6, 3. Okay. Gonna try and remember those numbers. 3, 6, 4. So 3, 4, 6. 5. No. We need 2. 2. Okay, 2. 3. And then that means we would go back to 4.
Okay. And then 5 is up in that corner. If we're doing this in the right order, if it's like a fake number or like a different number, I'll be mad. Ooh, dancing blade scroll. Holla. 5. Six. It seems like all the switches have been pressed, but I cannot see any difference. Let's look around first. Surely something has changed. An easy way to do that might be to look at the map. I guess up there could be a thing that we need to do. Let's save it again. Okay. Yeah, I'm just double checking nothing appeared up there. Oh, we gotta use another warding stone. I'm very adamant with these warding stones. Okay guys, we're getting closer and closer to the end of this game. I'll definitely need to do a lot of training and powering up before we actually fight the final boss. The wall to your right has disappeared. So that's what the switches did. Yes! Ooh. Fight, 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 all these girls. Although I don't think there's anything in this room. Maybe there will be. Maybe we'll get lucky. No, nothing. Darn. I'm so expectant of there being goodies. Okay. There's a pot in the corner. Just have to defeat this whip wielder and all that HP. Large resilient seed. Making progress. There's 2 strong presences behind this door. I think you can guess who they are. When you talk about the abyss, I wasn't expecting there to be normal-looking people from it. They only look normal. Reapers are terrifyingly powerful opponents. Anyone who makes a deal with the abyssal powers and breaks the terms of their contract. The Reapers are the ones who collect on their debt. Couldn't Anubis do something about that? Why would she? Anyone who consults the dark powers are left to their own fate. Unless they are so strong that even the Reapers of the Abyss can make them bow. If the Dungeon Lord has Reapers working for her, then she must be stopped right now. You seemed worried when I mentioned Reapers. Well, there are some stories I've heard about adventurers who had met Reapers. They're practically mythical creatures, but even the strongest of adventurers rarely survive an encounter with one. It's a child's story, that if you do not behave, then the Reapers will come for you. Needless to say, humans everywhere tremble at the idea of meeting a Reaper. And I'm about to face 2 of them at once. They're fast. They're strong. But we will prevail. I'm certain of this. Reapers or not, we cannot falter before them. Their strength, no matter how terrible it is, cannot extinguish our light. You're not the only one who's scared. Sylvie sighs. Despite everything, I would rather see you make it out of here alive. I care about you too. I was not expecting to hear that from you. Shut up, just enjoy it for what it is, okay? I've seen worse. You're going to be fine, Ciri. Maeve gives her a reassuring smile. You're going to go on many more adventures yet. I'll make sure of it. Alright, so we have these opponents to fight. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to save the game here. I'm going to stop this episode and I'm going to do some backtracking and training before we encounter these girls. Just in case they're stupid strong, because I want to start using the Angel in battle and the Sand Sentinel, and I need to boost up their stats and level them too because they're a little underleveled. I really like her design though, so I want to use her. But I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, as always, leave a thumbs up as we near closer to the end. Leave a comment and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.